So one day I was loading up some modded Civ and I stumbled across a very interesting desert start. Now, normally deserts are the worst possible starting location due to the lack of food. However, I wanted to see what I could make of this start, and I always love a good challenge. Can I thrive in this desert environment, or will I be overwhelmed by my enemies? There's only one way to find out. Okay, so here we are in our little desert world. I think right off the bat I want to put my city up here next to the river, because it'll let us build the watermill and baths later on, and then we get a lot of food from the surrounding floodplains. But anyways, now that my capital is set up, it's time to start exploring the world. Okay, we found El Dorado up north. Might be a bit far away to get to it, but you never know. Okay, we got our shrine, and we should be able to buy a worker next turn as well. So I think I'll go for the monument, and then probably a settler after that. Sweet, we got some extra territory from a ruin. That's actually huge. Convert that, you convert that. Oh, that's actually big. And we got some culture. Sweet. Oh, I forgot to buy the worker. We're going to want to go for the tradition policy. This policy lets us play tall and get some powerful cities, which is more what I'm leaning towards as opposed to playing wide. Alright, and our shrine has been producing faith for a few turns now, which means we can get our pantheon bonus. I'm going to get the Spirit of the Desert Belief, which boosts our oasis and our desert tiles with resources. And this pantheon will synergize really nicely with our desert start to generate lots of faith for us. Alright, so we got our settler out, so we're going to send him all the way up to this spot up here. Bit of a trek, but he'll get there eventually. And hopefully we can get some coastal wonders in that city. Yeah, and so I think at this point, we're going to get a granary, but other than that, we're going to keep pumping out maybe one or two more settlers and a bunch of workers. Ooh, actually, we might go for Petra next, though. Okay, yeah, we'll probably do that first. Okay, yeah, I don't think I want to wait, so we're just going to go straight for Petra here. Petra also synergizes with our desert/trade build really nicely because we get +1 food for every desert tile and an extra trade route. But anyways, while our capital works away on Petra, our settler is going to begin their quest. So yeah, let's send him on his journey. Alright, so our settler arrived safe and sound from his little journey. So yeah, we can settle our city now. So let's do it. Alright, sweet. So we got our coastal city up. Okay, I'm going to go for bronze working next so that we can get iron and hopefully start working towards Colossus and then build that in Rabat. And we should get Petra in a few turns as well, which is great. And I'm also going to buy a worker up here next turn. Okay, so we should get Petra on this turn here. So yeah, let's watch as the yields go up here. Beautiful. Oh yeah, and that skyrocketed our gold. So we can definitely afford a worker up here now. So let's get that. And let's see where we want to send our caravan here. I'm thinking maybe we just send it to Rabat for food because we want to make this city really good so we can build Colossus. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I think I'm going to go for a caravan so that we can send a route to Timbuktu, get some more gold, probably get some more workers, and then go for more settlers and maybe some military units. Okay, so let's send this guy to Songhai. Oh, we met Sophia over here. And they have the Hwacha. This could be huge later on in the game because the Hwacha is a great anti-personnel unit because it can fire twice in one turn. Our capital is doing great for food, but we're going to need some more production if we want to prosper and do well in this game. So I think it's about time we get some industry going. Alright, and so to accomplish that, we're basically just going to build mines wherever we have hills near our capital here. Okay, and so now that we have our mines running, the yields in our capital are doing quite well, and I'm also going to get a forge next, which will give our mines an extra production boost, making them even better. Alright, so we got a settler out. We're going to send him all the way over to here. That way we can trade with everyone in this inland sea here. And so to accompany him, I'm probably going to build a chariot archer as well. Okay, so we made it to our new city location. I might try and do a pincer move on this barb camp. Here, let's move you down. Oh, the Beringer crater's right there. That's cool. And then we'll move our chariot in as well. And move our settler down. Very nice. Okay, so we researched ironworking. So we're going to go for the Colossus in Rabat. Oh, I still need a policy. Okay, we're 2 turns off of that. That's fine. But in the meantime, I will start researching towards sailing for the Great Lighthouse. We're actually first for production right now, which is pretty good, I'd say. Okay, so we got a great engineer. I might actually try and send this guy up north to try and rush Colossus, if possible. Oh, we could build a manufactory, though. Yeah, I'll send him up to Rabat to try and rush it. And if we can't get it, then I'll just build a manufactory up here somewhere. In the meantime, I think I'm just going to focus on barracks and get some more military units. Okay, and let's also settle our city here. Very nice. And let's buy a worker. We should be able to clear this. Very nice. Okay, so now we can go for the Colossus, which is great. And this engineer is on his way currently. Alright, so let's see if we can rush this wonder here. 85 production. That'll get us within a turn, I think. Yep. Okay, so we lost Great Lighthouse, which is fine. But we should get Colossus here. Hey, there we go. So the Colossus is huge because it's a big economic wonder. We get a bunch of extra gold, but the main point is that we also get an extra trade route. And when you combine that with our current wealth from Petra, it will make us basically economically untouchable. Okay, I think I'm going to grab a galley and then we can start exploring the oceans a bit more. It's about time I did some exploring down in this peninsula here. Let's see what we can find. Ooh. Okay, it looks like this, there's a chunk of land that extends down here. Ooh, that would be a good spot for a city. Wait. Oh, it's too close to Sofia. That's unfortunate. That's too close to Sofia, so we'll have to push it down to either there or one of those tiles there. But yeah, that could be a good city. I think first I want to settle here, though. So it's about time we got some roads down here. Okay, so I've cut off the food that I was sending to Rabat. So I think we're going to send it to Fez instead. And we're finally getting our incense online, which is great. Alright, so our galley is done as well, so let's do some naval exploring. That was a successful voyage. We found a lot of city-states and some potential colony locations for the future. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if this coastal bridge leads to other civilizations as well. Yeah, I think it is time for a settler, and we're going to try and grab this spot down here and connect it up with roads and also a road to Fez. Alright, so in order to build our road network, we're going to have to get some workers down there. So I'm probably going to pull these workers once they're done their plantations and start sending this guy down as well. Okay, our road network is done, and all of our cities are connected, and now that our infrastructure is set up, we can finally move on to other things. I think next I want to build a caravansary in my capital. This gives us +1 gold and food per 2 desert tiles, and I've counted that out for our capital. That's going to be about +11 gold and +11 food for our capital, and we also get extra gold for our trade routes, which again synergizes nicely with our build. I also want to build a scavenger's office so that we can build emissaries and hopefully ally with Sophia in the future in order to get their unique Hwacha unit. Alright, so we finally got a great prophet, so now we can do our religion. Okay, so we're going to go Council of Elders for the extra Holy Site Science. And I think I'm going to go Gurdwaras here, because I really want to get some big chunky cities with lots of population. Let's go with that, and we're going to found Eastern Orthodoxy. At this point in the game, we've established ourselves nicely with our desert cities. Our yields are doing really well, we have our religion online, and our infrastructure is in place. However, it's only going to get harder from here on out. Next episode, I think I want to focus on exploration, naval power, colonization, and piracy, but I wouldn't be surprised if this leads to a few conflicts down the road.